Hello everyone, welcome to a Reacts video with myself, Ethan and Toby, and today we're going to be looking at the time where...
Whose mum? Come on.
I know. Harry's mum saved my life by kissing me. She gave me the kiss of life.
I was just going to say 10 wild animals that save human lives.
Okay, yeah, of course she was.
Wow.
You set me up there.
That's crazy,
is outrageous,
man.
Ethan.
Well, love you, Miss Lewis. Have a great life.
To be avoided if they feel threatened. Today, however, we're focusing on all the good they can do with a breakdown of 10 wild animals that saved human lives. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, listen to her.
Keep up to date with
Subscribe
all of
to
our
Sidemen
latest and most
Reacts.
exciting content.
Yeah, baby.
Lions foil kidnapping. When a girl was kidnapped in Ethiopia, her attackers decided to take her where they thought was totally out of sight. They held her for a week and were intent on marrying her to one of the men in the group. They also beat and assaulted her viciously, showing no signs of remorse. They were forced to let the girl go, however, when a pride of lions showed up out of the blue and chased the men off. They then circled the girl, protecting her from any further harm for a full day and a half before the police finally found her.
Maybe it was a reenactment.
But thankfully still alive. The lions let the girl limp over to the police without bothering her at all, and simply walked away when they saw that she was
Who's told this story?
hoping
Who's told
they
this
chased
story?
down her attackers and gave them a taste of their own medicine, just for good measure. Sea lions
That is
prevent
cool.
Wait, so the lions protected her for days and then chased down her attackers?
Yeah. Respect. They're ride or dies, man.
Didn't happen at the year awards.
Simba and them, man. Simba and them.
Side. The Golden Gate Bridge has long been a hotspot for people trying to commit suicide by jumping off of it, and most of the people who take the plunge don't survive once they hit the water. Kevin Hines, a troubled 19-year-old, would have lost his life for sure when he jumped from the bridge in September of 2006. But a surprise visitor wasn't going to let that happen on their watch. When Kevin hit the water, he immediately broke his back and shattered his vertebrae into countless pieces with the force of the impact. That being so, he wasn't able to do much but wait to drown in excruciating pain. He had just begun to sink below the surface.
How do you not see where it's coming?
He felt something brush against his legs.
Wow.
And before he knew what was happening, he was pushed back to the surface by a sea lion who refused to let his head go under. It kept this up until authorities were able to reach him and pull him out of the water, allowing his savior to swim off with the satisfaction of a job well done.
It's just a lion thing, you know?
Beavers save freezing kid.
Oh yeah, what about this one?
Beavers getting involved.
He never expected that he'd finish the trip in a fight for his life with an unexpected new friend to help him find the will to survive.
This sounds like a
parents went
Nintendo
out
game.
fishing on the lake, but after a short period of time,
Eric and the Beaver.
he watched in horror as the boat capsized, trapping them underneath as it slowly sank to the bottom. They weren't able to make it back to shore and drowned right in front of him. Not knowing what else to do, the boy tore back towards town as fast as he could to get help. He didn't make it all that far before the sun set and darkness fell. It became too cold for the child, who was already exhausted from running at top speed for so long. As it became too cold to move, sure he was going to die, he felt something press up against him. He had no idea what it was and lost consciousness before he could check, awakening in the morning to find that a group of beavers had encircled him entirely while he slept, keeping him alive while the temperature dropped.
See, what was
below
left out of the
freezing.
story was they were about to sacrifice
An
him.
8-year-old
He woke up just in time. He woke up to all of them going like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
I'm struggling to connect to the stories with the stock footage.
Bro, it's killing me.
It's messing it up.
The girl found herself in dire straits when she was caught unawares by the 2004 tsunami in Thailand.
Yes, I remember
she had
that.
no way of
Shit,
escaping
so
the
crazy.
sudden torrent of water and was almost swept away, never to be seen again. When an elephant running past her managed to stop just long enough to pick her up with its trunk and deposit her on its back. It then ran to higher ground, keeping her away from the violent rush of
elephants
water
are goated.
and making sure she didn't fall off at any point.
I've never been on
when it was hit
elephant.
with a
Has
large
anyone
wave,
here?
it even turned to brace her from
I feel
being
like that's
hit,
very much of a
saving
Simon
her
thing.
Simon,
Simon,
you strike me as the kind of guy that's watched the elephant.
yeah, or been on one at least.
No, I've seen them, but I don't know. I don't think I would sit on them. They always seem really sad.
I'll sit on an elephant.
Nah, the ones that are like, the ones that when you go to like another country and they kind of like.
Yeah, and they've got like the saddles. Yeah.
But the ones
They got
that play football, I
Yeah.
would sit on those.
Okay, like Rocket League, Elephant League.
Bro, England are the world champions of elephant football. I took a picture of in front of an elephant and it had the biggest cock.
Yeah?
I'm gonna
That's
wait.
his trunk, Simon.
No. Trust me. Trust me. It was its cock.
Is it in comparison to its trunk? What are we saying?
It was another leg. I'm gonna find it.
What, girth?
How thick? How thick was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it in Discord.
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
look
wow.
at the top left elephant.
Hey, what the fuck?
No, bro's grazing the floor.
Bro, that's another leg.
Bro got bend as well. Curvature.
You got a trunk at the trunk.
I told you it was a wham cock.
Fair play, Simon.
The elephant was able to make it to
She's on an
safety,
elephant.
with the
She's-
girl
that's
still
cool, man.
placed on its back, and her parents were overjoyed when they
Cool
saw
animal.
the pair running towards them. Talk about a close call.
Wow.
Dolphins fight off shark. A surfer
Heard
in
about
Monterey,
these.
California, was left fighting
like
hopelessly
this has
for
happened
his
a lot.
life when a massive
Yeah.
great white shark emerged from the depths out of nowhere, attacking him with absolutely no remorse.
Oh.
It had swum around him again and again to bite him 3
Even the
times
sharks go around,
and had
Simon.
already sliced him to the bone on his leg and back.
Oh,
He
no.
would have been a goner if it wasn't for a
What
chance
is that?
encounter
That is-
with a pod of dolphins who recognized the fact that he was in distress
Ah.
and in need of serious help. The dolphins surrounded the man while simultaneously fighting off the shark,
Go
pushing the
Dolphins.
surfer back to shore slowly but
Dolphin.
surely. They took off when the man was safely back on shore and he was immediately rushed to the hospital,
you
barely
saying like
getting out of his ordeal alive. Dolphins save fishermen.
Yeah,
go
Dolphins
on the
really seem to
dolphins.
have a soft spot for humans, and they've saved plenty of people in the past. Another person who was saved by a soft-hearted group of dolphins had found himself in serious trouble when he went out fishing for the day in Puerto Rico. He had gone offshore to fish for tuna, but a surprise squall capsized the guy's boat and left him
The footage
struggling
is
to
killing
survive
me, man.
by
They
clinging
need
to
to
a
use
piece
the
of
fucking
styrofoam.
animations because the stock
Bro,
footage doesn't do
it's
it.
killing
That's the
me,
Johnny
bro.
from Big Bang Theory.
Fucking what, Leonard?
What's his
No,
name?
Howard.
No, not Leonard.
Oh, Howard.
Howard.
Yeah.
Wallow it.
Yeah. Bro, this boat footage just wrote me off,
But
bro.
a surprise
Look
squall
at it.
capsized
Wow.
the guy's boat and left him struggling to survive by clinging to a piece of styrofoam,
it's brisket.
which was the only thing that didn't sink around him. He held
was
on all
such a
day,
bad
but was near
impression.
the end of his rope by the time the sun set, and he was sure he wasn't going
I've
to
seen
make
the
it.
lights on
He
heaven.
couldn't move the styrofoam at all on his own, and he was being swept out to sea when a large pod of dolphins appeared just in time. They pushed him all the way to shore and dropped him off at a beach, barely alive. But
Did you know
thankful that he
a
had
group of hippos is called a pod as well?
No, they're not. They're called the Pains.
Oh, really good. Really
Nah,
nice.
nah, because that was too quick.
Really nice. He's been brewing that
group
one.
of new
and
friends
that's okay.
to look out for him. Brave seal.
I haven't been
battles
brewing
shark.
it. You just said the
Seals are
sentence.
usually
That's
food for
okay.
sharks and ordinarily stand no chance against the fierce
sorry.
predators at the top of the oceanic food chain. There's at least one
didn't
seal,
get a reaction,
however,
I wanted.
who
It
decided
got- it
enough
just got
was enough. He took the fight straight to the sharks, winning above all odds. This all went down off the coast of Cape Town when a tourist was attacked by a shark, ending up unable to
I'm
help
kind of bored of
himself
these shark
after his
ones.
Oh, listen, I got some big issues. Did Toby leak this?
No, I
No!
didn't.
No, this was Simon.
You're gonna
This is
get on to
Simon.
me!
This is the type of shit Toby links, bro. I'm not even joking, yeah.
Nah,
Bro,
man.
my eyes are glazing. Oh, bro.
Simon, make the hippo joke again, bro. I'm ready. I'm
believe so, you got
ready.
Two
smoke.
people watching from shore had begun to swim out to rescue
on,
him,
give us another animal.
unable to sit idly by while he was attacked. They were
Oh, this
all
video
in
is
trouble
sick.
until
The next
a
one
seal
is
appeared out of
dolphin.
nowhere and began circling the three men,
Oh,
fending
wow.
off the shark each time it tried to attack one of them. It stuck around until the
fuck is
shark
that?
finally
Super
left the
seal.
area, allowing the rescuers to reach
same
the
picture.
victim and
They
get
used
him
this.
back to shore. Friendly bear
Yeah.
beats down
Yes.
a mountain lion. An elderly man had been watching a family of bears while giving them plenty of space when he was pounced upon by a mountain
Oh.
lion who had been stalking him unseen. It landed
Wow.
on his back, and the guy grabbed the first weapon he
What
had
edit is that,
and hit
bro?
the large cat with a hammer. He wasn't able to loose the
Josh
cat,
with an
however,
axe.
and he was sure it would tear him apart until he saw the mother bear charge the two
That's
of them.
a-
Right
that was a
before it
buffalo.
reached the man,
Yeah.
it stopped and batted the cat off of him, getting
Wow.
in between the two. The animals then had it out for about 15 seconds before the cat was forced to limp back into the woods. The bear, its job done, then walked back to its cubs and wandered away, content that the hiker
Really
was
good.
safe from
Then he
further
wandered
harm.
away,
Sea
wandered
turtle
away.
raft.
Ooh.
When a
Oh, wow.
62-year-old woman found herself in the water and struggling to stay afloat after her boat had suddenly flipped over, she was left stranded at sea with no land in sight when a sea turtle surfaced close to her. Not wasting any time, the woman swam over, and the turtle allowed her to climb on its back, swimming her closer to land, where the Philippine Navy found her and pulled her to safety. Their official records show that the turtle had carried her for 2 days, refusing to dive or eat during that entire time, and even allowed the boat to approach so that she could be hoisted up without drowning. The crew who rescued her had been sure
we don't deserve animals, am I right, guys?
Until said drum began swimming around their boat 3 times before diving below the waves. Dolphins to the rescue.
It's the same clip again.
Oh
you know,
God.
I feel like, and they've introed this clip with them fucking spinning around every time.
Look, even they know it's boring, right? Look at the caption at the bottom left. It goes, dolphins to the rescue, ... again. Even they know it's boring.
Oh my God.
Wait, I'm gonna skip the dolphin.
I feel like I'm stuck in a loop of dolphins.
That's actually the last one. Look at that animal.
Oh my God. What the fuck? See, I'm clicking that though. That is a
100%.
unreal thumbnail. That is a great thumbnail.